Dastardly Duos is an event that starts on this weekly reset and it will last for 6 weeks. This event is all about entering an arena where you will fight bosses. And there are 10 of them in total, in which you will fight 2 first week and it'll increase by 2 each week. You will have Baron Silverlane from Shadowfang Keep, Lord Walden from Shadowfang Keep as well, Chrono Lord Apoc from Culling of Stratholme, Rattlegore from Scholomance, Club Talk from Dead Mines, Reaper 5000 from Dead Mines as well, Mechgineer Steamrigger from Steam Vault, Hydromancer Thespia from Steam Vault as well, Watchkeeper Gargomar from Hellfire Ramparts, and Brogok from Blood Furnace. This event is all about having fun and killing mobs and bosses and gain points. The more bosses you kill, the more mobs you kill, the faster you kill, you gain more points. Also, you have to interact with things on the arena as well that you can use on these bosses. Some of these items are food you can take before the fight, and that is either a debuff or a buff that will either help you in a fight or make it harder in a fight, and based on which one you choose, you get more or less points. If you attack mobs and bosses inside certain circles, you even get even double your points. So it's all about gaining the points and hitting those high scores. And with those high scores, you can show that off to other players. Okay, so let's talk about what you actually can get from these Dastardly Duos. Well, completing the Dastardly Duo will always give you a piece of veteran gear. This veteran gear is warbound, meaning you can send it to your alts or main. This veteran gear is always tied to what class you are. So if you are a leather wearer, you'll get leather gear. On the PTR, there were no cap on how much you can do this Dastardly Duo. There were no cap on how much veteran gear you can get. So basically you can go in and out and just farm and farm and farm veteran gear if you want. Then we have 3 more items that you can get from the end chest when you complete a Dastardly Duo. One is the burner clock. Burner clock will add more time when you are in the Dastardly Duo. Normally you have 5 minutes to complete a Dastardly Duo. With this burner clock, you gain more time. There are different type of burner clocks that add different timers. The most common one is the 30-second one. Another item you can get is the Master Key. With the Master Key, you can use vehicles inside the Dastardly Duo that when you hop into them, you can fight the mobs with them. And the last item you can get is the Bullhorn of Calling. When you use this horn inside a duo fight, you will spawn another boss. So basically, you can use this horn over and over and just keep on spawning bosses. When you cap the 10 bosses, that is the maximum of bosses in the Dastardly Duos, you will start spawning mobs instead. And there will be a cap eventually on that as well. So why would you do this? Well, because you want more points. You want to beat the high score, and also there are achievements behind it. Then we also have weekly rewards from weekly quests. You get the weekly quests in the same area where you queue up for the duo. There's a NPC called Vinny Sweets. This weekly quest requires you to complete a Dastardly Duo fight. Once you complete it, you'll be rewarded with different things in different weeks. The first weekly quest rewards you a toy, which is a banner, the Dastardly banner. The second week will reward you another toy called Winner's Podium. Winner's Podium is the biggest one in this entire event. This is the podium that you can, when you put it out, you interact with it and it will show you the high score you have. And other players can also interact with that podium, and then you can see who's the top one with the top score. The cool thing about this Winner's Podium is that you can also find things in the chest for the end one when you complete the duo that is tied to this podium. Certain items that you can use and put in the podium and use it as an option of what kind of high score do you want to look at. You will have eventually options to choose the Dastardly Duos, the last score from it, the Scrappy, which is the latest score per item level, the Survival Run, which is the current number of consecutive games played without dying, and also time in the spotlight last match. On the third week, you'll be rewarded with the Pet Mean Ball Bed. On the fourth week, you'll be rewarded with one of these options for your podium, which is the high score. On your fifth week, you'll be rewarded with a mount, the Tyranotort, which is a turtle mount. And on the last week, the sixth week, you'll be rewarded with another option for your winner podium toy, which is the average eye level. To get the rest of these Winner's Podium options for your toy, you need to have a little bit of luck because it drops from the end chest of a Dastardly Duo run. Also, in the same quest each week, you can see that you also get a bag, the Dastardly Prize Purse bag. This reward will be in each weekly quest for all your characters, and it will always contain a piece of champion gear. And except for that, you'll also have a chance to get these other items that are tied to the duo that I talked about before. The Master Key, the Burner Clock, the Big Burner Clock, and also the Bullhorn of Calling. And that is all about the Dastardly Duo event. Until next time.